Fort living room. Here we are. It's nice and windy out tonight. It's a real good breeze. It's Florida. Got some plants growing here. They smell really good. I'm in these chairs that rock, and I can just keep rocking myself indefinitely, which that's pretty comforting. But also, I want to ask, when you wake up from a coma, what do you do? What's the first thing you do when you wake up from a coma? Nobody plans for that. I did not either. So make sure before you wake up from a coma, make triple sure that your finances are locked in. You've got an unbreakable amount of finances. Like, everything costs so much more once you get a traumatic brain injury. Like the price of scuba diving. I took a free scuba diving class at a therapeutic place. Went to the Lakeshore Foundation in Lakeshore, Alabama. It's an awesome place. It's an Olympic rehab center for Olympians, not me. But I have a traumatic brain injury, and I was like, oh, you have free scuba diving? My dad always wanted to do scuba diving. Let's check it out. Then I go down to the scuba diving class, and they suit me up. They put this big heavy tank on the back. I'm locked in. And, a wetsuit is not dry. They call it a wetsuit because it's wet. But the pool was heated, so it was all right. Then I do exactly what I would have done in the Army. Do exactly as you're told to do, and do it to your very best capability. They said, take this mask, put it on your face, breathe in before you get in the water, then go under the water and blow it out, and it'll seal the mask. And when I did so, I blew air into my dura because there was a tear from a seizure in my dura. I had no idea about that. So I blew air and water into my brain through a tear in my dura that I did not know about. So, like, being aware of these sort of things about my life now, I'm not super thrilled that they exist, but I'm glad I know about them. Like, you don't have to know the end of a movie to want to go see it. I mean, some people do. I don't know why they do that, but I've never been like, Toy Story. Let me guess, the ending's about a sale? Nope. I don't want to go see it. I don't need to know. I've seen all those movies. That's not what we're talking about. I get tangential. You see how far away from the point we got? Because my traumatic brain injury, my frontal lobe is apparently hijacked and just will not stay on task and focus. So I'm out here on the back porch filming a little video about real life experiences from my life. Because living with a traumatic brain injury, nothing is the same ever. Like, I mean, it's the same challenges with everything. I'm blind in the left side of both eyes. It's called a hemianopsia. Homominous hemianopsia. I don't trust it. So, I'm deaf in the right ear from a truck smashed into my head. You can see a lot more about it if you go to YouTube, which I think you're on YouTube now. If you search on YouTube for my name, Richard Autumn, Richard, space, Ottum, that's Oscar Tango Tango Uniform Mike, Autumn, like the season but spelled different. And then Wounded Warrior Project, they did a video about me documenting my military service. And I don't know why, I wasn't even good at it. Like, I was good enough to graduate basic training and AIT and do my job I was trained to do. This water purification was not as easy as they, made it look in the recruiter's office. Of course, oh yeah, you just run around with this rifle and, make sure people can drink water. If you can't drink water on your own, bro, I don't think I'm gonna be able to just help people drink water. You just walk up to people with a cup of water, like, here you go, sir. You look thirsty, you parched. Here, have this drink of water. It's not like that. You're inside of machines, it's loud. And don't let it be a combat scenario. Now you gotta be inside a loud machine and wonder, all right, do I sneak out this door and like peek around the corner? Where's my team? Where's the ISO? Where's the ISO? Who's on my team? Where's the third man? Why is the third man getting up around the front to kick this door in? Anyways, my frontal lobe doesn't plan as fantastically as one would need to be. Definitely not combat ready. Sometimes I'm not even ready to. Sometimes I'm not really ready. I don't even want to get into the details, but I have premature evacuations. Sometimes I leave early. Be at a doctor appointment. They try to tell me what's wrong with me. I'm like, what's wrong with you is whatever's on your shirt is still there. Whenever you spill down your shirt, it's still there. Why are you not? You're a doctor, but you don't wash shirts? I get it. You're a doctor and not ever gonna wash your shirts. Yeah, I graduated from school, 25 years. I don't wash shirts no more. Your boy's a doctor. I don't think so. With a shirt like that, you can't be a doctor with. I've heard of lipstick on the collar, but a doo-doo stain, right? A stripe down the middle. That ain't no doctor. Yeah, it is. He's a GI doctor. He's a gastrointestinologist. Testing at this is a private practice at his house. The gastrointestinologist, for real, I went, talked to one time. I was like, constipated, which is an effect of my seizure medicine. Constipation, my seizure medicine, levetiracetam, or Keppra, as you know, they got a generic name, which is Keppra. That's a street name. And then the legal name, pharmaceutical name is levetiracetam. Levetiracetam. It's like a Latin formulation there. I don't even know what declension that is, but it's in Latin. But I take that twice a day, 9:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m., to the second if possible. Then one of the main side effects of that is constipation. And so I'm telling my caregivers this. I'm telling my mother, hey, Mom, look, I ain't been boo-booing lately. And she was like, boo-boo? Yeah, pooping. I haven't been pooping lately. And she was like, oh, dear, how long's it been? 3-4 hours? I don't know. It's been a couple days. And she was like, oh, my God, that sounds serious. So we go to the GI doctor. The GI doctor says I should be pooping soft, long, brown snakes. So what? I don't eat snakes. Why would I poop a snake? Doctor, that's ridiculous. He's a professional telling me I need to poop long brown snakes. I hope not. I really hope not, doc. You poop long brown snakes, bro? What do you eat to poop long brown snakes? You better have a snake diet. If you're pooping long brown snakes, you don't have to eat snakes to do that. I did a little research. So why would this doctor say I gotta poop long brown snakes? Soft brown snakes. No, that's not. I never seen a soft brown snake. They always look suspicious. So now I look in there after I'm done boo-booing and I look in the soil. Any snake action? No snakes. Still. So this is me kind of being a little bit funny, but this is just how I am, man. I come out and I sniff on these plants and they smell good. One of these is basil, rosemary, and thyme. About that. Rosemary smells good. Basil smells real good. And thyme, spelled with a Y, and I don't know why. I met how, when, and what. I don't always know what. Who, what, where, when, and why. I don't even know where I'm at anyways. But traumatic brain injury, that's real. I've got one. I deal with it all the time, every day. Every second of every day, dealing with traumatic brain injury. And if you like this, the real, authentic traumatic brain injury talk like this, like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Share it with a battle buddy that's going through it. Because I know what it's like to walk in boots that are no longer, they don't fit no more. They wanted me to go to these events, ceremonies. Somebody's getting retired after 5 years because he got his face blown off. Or something else, like there's some senator or congressman doing a speech. They want me to go as a military member. But I was in the hospital. I'm like, why are you outsourcing to me right now? I'm working on me right now. I'm doing physical therapy and occupational therapy and speech therapy. I can barely even speak. Now, I can speak all right compared to 17 years ago. It's been 17 years, man. 17 years to live with a brain injury. Every day is the same. Nothing gets easier. But I've met somebody just yesterday at the Port 27 in Lake Hamilton, Florida. He said he had a brain injury. And the first thing he asked me was like, this is a little existential, but how do you find happiness? And I was like, damn, bro. Like, wow, I didn't even think that he probably is unhappy. Like, he's actually asking me, how would somebody, what would make somebody ask you, how do you find happiness? I was like, I ain't met her yet. And he ain't laugh. I was like, well, I guess didn't do the right job there. I haven't met her yet. That didn't make him laugh at all. So anyways, if you like this kind of real, you're not talking to a robot, I'm not ChatGPT. I'm more like Chat PCP. I'll tell a rocking chair that the meaning of life is not just to sit there and then believe I just got the right answer because I'm Chat PCP. But I live in Polk County where it's not always PC, politically correct. Anyways, like, subscribe, hey, comment what branch of service you are in or retired from. I got medically retired from the Army, and now I grow plants in the backyard, try to eat healthy, try to diet healthy, work out. I just worked out with my trainer today. I've got a personal trainer that comes over to the house, and really, I'm like, why you gotta be, the Army missed out on you. Well, they would have loved a drill sergeant like this. This dude is a civilian, just like a drill sergeant. You gotta do this, you gotta do it like that. Ain't no push-up. Everybody gets a push-up. That ain't the push-up I gave to you. You better fix it. Straighten that back out. Damn, this guy is clearly qualified as a drill sergeant, but he was never active duty ever. So I find that to be motivating, encouraging. And if you want more face-to-face conversation like this, leave some comments. I need some engagement on my channel. I would like to have an audience that I'm actually providing value for. So if this provides value for you, leave a comment of your branch of service. And let me know something you want to see. I was water purification in the Army for 3 years at Fort Lee, Virginia. Then got hurt while I was home on leave. Knocked the right side of my brain out of my driver's side window of a rental car. If you ever get a rental car, please, for your own health and well-being and for the rest of your life, go broke on getting personal injury protection, because the insurance policy you have will pay for your car that you're driving, will pay for the rental car if it's busted up and totaled, but they might not pay for your body. If you got bodily damage because the car runs into you, you might be SOL, or sold as you might be indentured servant. I don't know. But until next time, it's like that for right now. Come back for more. For right now, it's Fort Living Room. It's about 17. Oh, it's 19. It's 1917. Not the year. That's the time. 7/17. And with that, fall out. See you next time.